Hey guys, welcome to another episode of UnderRadar. Today we'll be taken to the heavens in search of fun and adventure with a robotic bunny in Jumping Flash. Jumping Flash is a first-person platformer for the PlayStation 1 developed by Exact and Ultra and published by Sony in November 1st, 1995. This is a very unique game that has won the Guinness World Record for being the first platform video game in true 3D. And is seen as some as the grandfather of 3D and first-person games. It's also a unique experience to play, as there isn't many platforming games that you experience in first person with the ability to reach high altitudes. Jumping Flash is one of those truly special games that really mixed it up back in the day, and is still special to those few who've played it. So let's take a further look into what makes this game such a hidden gem. The story of Jumping Flash is as follows.
Baron Aloha, a black shadow threatening the safety of peaceful worlds, an evil scientist who frightens children and is bent on slavery. A giant robot has seized a peaceful world and carried it off. Aloha's evil plan is to turn it into a huge private retreat for himself. Universal City Hall, here to help the people. Robert can do the job. Let's go, Robert! Jump and go!
So now, Robot searches these lands to collect the jet pods Aloha has hidden in order to return the lands of Crater Planet to their respective locations, saving it from destruction. Looks like this is the first episode where I can actually say the graphics aren't really that great. Before its time, I'm sure it blew away people considering it was designed as a tech demo for the PlayStation console. I have to say though that the polygon 3D art style is still charming, and Robot's design, as well as the enemy and boss designs, are really appealing in my eyes, especially in the cutscenes. The lands you come across are also pretty nice to look at, ranging from some Egyptian-like ruins to a theme park with roller coaster-like treadmill, which is really amazing. But some of these locations, while colorful and appealing to the eyes, feel empty at times. Regardless of my opinion of how the graphics are, I believe it stood the test of time, and it won't deter the enjoyment of the rest of the game for many of us. The music in this game is cheery.
Ready to go?
Upbeat.
Ready to go?
And really calming to listen to at times.
Ready to go?
It fits the general theme of the lands you traverse, and the boss fights really sound loud and ready for action.
Ready to go?
I don't really foresee myself ever jamming to this music in my car, but it's really nice to listen to whilst I adventure as a robotic bunny saving the world. Jumping Flash innovated back in the day with fusing two genres that were practically still in their infancy at the time. The game sported platforming with a neat twist of first-person shooting as well. With these two styles combined gameplay, Robot traverses the various worlds in search of jet pods to bring these broken pieces of land back to the planet. You know, you'd think with an adventure this big, Robot would have some trouble considering he's a small robot bunny. But that's where you'd be surprised, as Robot is equipped with some state-of-the-art weaponry, known as fireworks. Yep, Robot has Roman candles, cherry bombs, spinners, and rockets. But hey, if that's not enough for you, Robot has power-ups to aid him as well, giving him health, extra lives, invincibility, and even the power to stop time itself!
Break time!
As Robot travels through all these stages within the world he's trying to save, he'll come across bonus levels that are hidden throughout the map. In these bonus levels, Robot is tasked with popping balloons, which reward him with coins and power-ups as added aid through your jet pod hunt. Each world has 3 stages, the third of which houses the boss that you'll defeat in place of searching for jet pods. The bosses in this game represent one glaring flaw this game has, which is its difficulty, or shall I say lack of difficulty. The bosses don't really have many mechanics to them, and all it really takes is a few jumps on the head while shooting at them to make them cave in a minute or two. In fact, this entire game is way too easy to the point where most of your enjoyment will be from exploring the worlds and jumping high rather than the actual combat. You can easily just jump on enemies like Mario while you shoot down into them for quick kills and continue on your journey without a worry in the world. Another glaring flaw that really affects the game is how incredibly short it is. You can beat this game in less than 1 hour, and I can't imagine how short of a game it is if you wish to rush to grab the jet pods instead of exploring the stages. I will say that, despite the shortness of the game, they do try their best to give you some replayability with the extra and super modes, which upgrade Robot and give him some extra jumps, as well as give him the ability to drop down faster in the press of a button to do more damage on enemies upon impact. These modes also change up on the locations of the jet pods, I believe, but this isn't much of an upgrade to the stages when you've already played them and you know their layouts. In the end, Jumping Flash's gameplay may be too easy and too short, but it's still an enjoyable and calming experience that I'd recommend anybody give a shot for such a unique game. Jumping Flash is such a gem in my eyes, and I'm so glad it exists. It's still surprising to me that we don't get many first-person platformers in this day and age, but hopefully that changes in the future, because I'd love to be on more adventures that feel more personal to me when the first-person view makes me feel like I'm the one doing the adventure. And that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of UnderRadar. To be honest, I only planned the first 3 episodes, so from here on out, it's anybody's guess on what game comes up next. I hope you guys continue to follow me, and I hope we have a fun adventure together as this channel continues to grow. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next episode. Awesome. Later, guys.
Game over!
Actually, now that I think about it, there have been a few games that have been releasing on Steam that I thought would never have shown up in my lifespan. Ty the Tasmanian Tiger and Way of the Samurai 3 to be 2 to mention, so I might just cover those games to help promote them since for some reason they're coming up on PC, and I mean that's good news for everybody. So look forward to those 2 eventually. I'll see you guys later. Peace.